Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Ability 411. It's Monday, and I'm Tiffany. So before I get into this week's topic, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. I hope you and yours had a fantastic day. And from everybody at the Ability 411 crew, we just wanted to say happy Mother's Day. So we had a viewer write in and send us a topic, and I'm going to read what they wrote in. They wrote in specifically, what can you suggest or offer to therapists or students who are planning on working with people who use wheelchairs? I.e., in treatment of your situation, what has helped? What hasn't helped? Discouraged you? When you've gone to medical professionals for checkups or injuries, what are some good and maybe bad things they have offered? Okay, that was sent in by a viewer named Beth, and Beth is in school for occupational therapy. So, Beth, thanks for watching and thanks for becoming an OT. We need more people like you. Okay, so here's my take. Finding a good doctor is crucial. You're going to need a good doctor before you can start PT, OT, speech, any type of therapy. My doctor, my rehab doctor, has been my doctor pretty much since day one, and he's amazing. He listens to everything that I tell him. He knows everything about me. I hide nothing from him. And he's a younger doctor, which I like because he's up on all the latest stuff. So if something new comes out, he tells me about it, and he is always willing to try new things with me. So if there is a new medication that has come out that he thinks will benefit me, we try it. And if I don't like it, I tell him and I come off of it. So having a doctor is crucial, because they're the ones that have to release you to physical rehabilitation or occupational rehabilitation. I can't talk tonight. So yeah, and be very, very honest with your doctor, if I haven't said that already. Because if you go to your doctor and he or she asks you, hey, is there anything wrong? And you tell them no when there's something is, then you're not helping yourself out. And they're there to help you. They want to help you. That's why they're a doctor. And, you don't need to lie to them. You need to be upfront. You need to be upfront and honest with them. That's the most crucial thing. You, as especially as a person with a disability, you need to be upfront and honest with your doctor. So yeah, I would say number one, get a good doctor. My doctor is awesome. I love my doc. I fly 3,000 miles just to see my doctor. When dealing with physical therapists and occupational therapists, don't be afraid to tell them if you're scared to do something. Don't be afraid to tell them that. It's their job to push you. You're there to get better. You're there to physically get better. You're not going to therapy to stay as you are. You're going there to get your body rehabilitated. So it's their job basically to be drill instructors and get you rehabilitated. So you're going to have pain, you're going to have discomfort, but it's a process. So as long as there's communication between both parties, it will make things go so much easier. And I know when I was in rehab, in inpatient and outpatient, I was very vocal with my OT and PT people. And to this day, there's some of my very dear friends. I still keep in touch with them, because you have to tell them what hurts. You have to tell them what you're comfortable with. But yet again, you're trusting them to do things with your body. You're trusting them to to get you better. And especially with somebody who's a paraplegic or a quadriplegic or whatever, you get into some funky positions, and you really have to trust the person that you are working with. So again, communication is key. Okay, so another question. What's discouraged me? What's discouraged me? I've only really been discouraged one time when I've gone to see a doctor, and it wasn't really even one of my primary doctors. It was a PA. The PA told me that I would never walk again, that I should just get used to being in my wheelchair, that I should get a van with a lift, and that I should just deal with it. And granted, this was when I was first injured. I probably was just, oh God, 3 months post, 4 months post, and no, it was maybe 6 months post. It was right when I got out of the hospital, and he didn't know me. He didn't know me at all. He just looked at my chart, and just one of those random checkups when I was going in to see my doctor, and you know how you go in and see the PA before you see the doctor, and blah 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 blah, and yeah, he thought he was hot shit. And I started bawling, and my doctor comes in and he's like, "Why are you crying? You never cry. What is this?" I was like, "He told me I was never gonna walk again." I mean, I was just crying. My doctor got mad. I mean, this is the doctor that operated on my back for 9 hours. He's the guy that knows, like, what was going on. He got mad. He stormed out of the room, chased the PA down. Again with the computer. Chased the PA down, and I heard him scream at him from down the hallway. I was like, "You go, doc." Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, you go, doc." That was awesome. But I mean, that's really the only one time I've ever been discouraged, because like right after that, the doctor came back in and he's like, "Look, if I haven't told you you're never gonna walk again, don't believe it." So, but yeah, that's really the only time I've ever been discouraged. I keep my head up, keep my chin up. Never's not in my vocabulary. So, and can't's not in my vocabulary either. I don't believe in those words. I don't really believe in derogatory words. If you can see it, you can achieve it. So the last question here. When you've gone to medical professionals for checkups or injuries, excuse-moi, what are some good and maybe bad things they have offered? That's a loaded question. I've been in a chair for 11 years, so I've had a lot of boo-boos over 11 years. And I've had a lot of checkups over the course of 11 years. So, I mean, I guess the main thing you're asking is like in terms of recovery, like okay, well, we'll just come from this from a recovery standpoint because you're an OT and it's your job to get people better. So we'll go that way. I briefly did a stint at the Miami project. I went down there for a bit and hung out down there. If you guys don't know what the Miami project is, Google it. I'll just put a link up at the bottom. It's like one of the world's leading spinal cord injury rehabilitation slash awesomeness place for people in chairs. They're just leading the way for spinal cord injury recovery. I went down there and hung out with them for a little bit, and because I lived in Florida when my accident happened, so I went down there and hung out with them for a little bit. And it was actually recommended to me by if it wasn't my doctor, it was either one of my friends or OTs or PTs. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, so yeah, I went down there and hung out with them and got to see like all the fabulousness that was going on down there. But that's the kind of stuff that gets thrown at me like by my doctor and by the people that are in my medical circle, I guess I should say. They're on top of their game. So if something comes up, they throw stuff at me like that. They're like, "Hey, have you heard about this? There's this new, tea in China that has been making rats walk again." It's like, but I mean, I have a fabulous neurosurgeon, and he's pretty much operated on everybody in my family. And if he ever gave me the green light for any of these miracle cures, I would gladly let him cut me open again and try to put me back together. But until he says yes to any of these things, then I'm pretty much going to stay the way I am. Because to be honest with you, I'm okay with it. I'm quite content living the life I lead, and I believe there's a purpose for me, and I'm okay with it. Okay, so that's my video this week. Beth, thank you for sending in your email. Thank you for your questions. I hope that we answered them, or I answered them. I'm tired. My brain is just not sending the correct signals to my mouth like it should. But I hope that I answered them and helped you. Thank you again for doing all your fabulous work. Keep it up. And if you guys have any questions, please send them to ability411@gmail.com. Like our fan page. I want to get some more likes on there. And subscribe. I want to get some more subscribers. And like our videos. Send some video responses. We want to see your beautiful faces. And I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I think I said that already, but I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful week. And I will see you guys next Monday. Hasta Monday? No. I only know un poquito español. So if anybody could let me know what next Monday is in español, por favor. Gracias. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Mean it.